Nnamdi Kanu's trial: Court okays federal government's bid to shield witnesses' identity. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. The news in detail. In Abuja, the Federal High Court sitting has given the federal government the nod to shield identities of witnesses billed to testify against the detained leader of the prescribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Trial Justice James Omotosho gave the approval in a ruling he delivered on Tuesday. The ruling followed an ex parte application that the federal government filed through its team of prosecutors led by Chief Adegboyega Awomolo, SAN. Specifically, the court gave permission for the proposed witnesses to testify behind a screen with their real names replaced with acronyms. Federal government's lawyer Awomolo, SAN, pleaded that identities of the witnesses needed to be protected for security reasons and in view of the serious nature of the case. While the witnesses would be shielded from the public, they would however be seen by the judge. The request was not opposed by Kanu's team of lawyers led by former Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Chief Kanu Agabi, SAN. Sequel to the ruling, the federal government opened its case against the embattled IPOB leader by presenting its witness, who was simply identified as PWAAA. Kanu, whose trial started de novo, that's afresh, following the reassignment of his case file to Justice Omotosho, had earlier pleaded not guilty to 7-count treasonable felony charge the federal government preferred against him. It will be recalled that Justice Binta Iyako, who previously conducted the trial, recused herself from the matter after she was accused of bias by the defendant. Kanu was first arrested in Lagos on October 14, 2015, upon his return to the country from the United Kingdom, UK. On April 25, 2017, the court granted him bail on health grounds after he had spent about 18 months in detention. Upon the perfection of the bail conditions, he was on April 28, 2017 released from the Kuje prison. However, midway into the trial, the IPOB leader escaped from the country after soldiers invaded his country home at Afara Uku, Ibeku in Umuahia, Abia State, an operation that led to the death of some of his followers. Kanu was later rearrested in Kenya on June 19, 2021, and extraordinary redemption back to the country by security agents on June 27, 2021. Sequel to the development, the trial court on June 29, 2021, remanded him in custody of DSS, where he remained till date. On April 8, 2022, the court struck out 8 counts of the 15-count charge that FG preferred against him on the premise that he lacked substance. Likewise, the Abuja Division of the Court of Appeal on October 13, 2022, ordered Kanu's immediate release from detention even as it quashed the charge against him. Dissatisfied with the decision, the federal government took the matter before the Supreme Court, even as it persuaded the appellate court to suspend the execution of the judgment, pending the determination of its appeal court. While deciding the appeal, the Supreme Court on December 15, 2023, vacated the judgment of the appellate court and gave the federal government the nod to try the IPOB leader on the subsisting 7-count charge. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.